Good evening, everybody. How are we doing tonight? Welcome to San Andreas Live episode 4. From the studio, my name is Flea Live. Joined with me tonight in the studio as well, Joe Banks and Sonic. How are we doing tonight, gentlemen? Oh, hold on. Hold on one second.
Doing fantastic.
There we go. Now you're there. Doing
Great
good.
start.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Tonight we have another action-packed night of you. An action-packed night for you on the lines of the county tonight, taking officers and viewers all across the county tonight for some great action. Also in the studio tonight, Mr. 330, Denver L, a community member of WorldwideRP, or some of you guys might have seen him from other places. Mr. 330, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us tonight. Mr. 330 was supposed to join us last episode, however, had some unfortunate circumstances and was unable to join us last night. On the ground tonight, we have 6 officers in 6 very discrete locations, or distinct locations, rather. We are following Michael S. and Dan M. tonight as the Paleto Bay Police Department, taking out the 2016 Ford Explorer there tonight. Beautiful vehicle indeed, on the streets of Paleto Bay, keeping Paleto Bay safe. We also have tonight Alex, 2123, who's currently going to be on the traffic stop. We'll go to them in just a second. Toast is going to be the stringer on this ride along tonight, 2123 here. They are taking out the 2016 Explorer as well. It's going to be that lady there stopped. Tonight also in the studio, joining us on the ground, Andrew D. Recently got a promotion, 6 Tango 3. Captain Andrew D has been with us since we began patrolling a Sandy Shores in the new slick top Durango that was just added to server after the most latest update. Looking like a very nice vehicle there indeed. Ryder G is going to be joining us tonight in the brand new 2021 Tahoe. Also joining us as, I believe, Grapeseed? Oh no, apparently it says Santos. That's not right. We will go ahead and fix that. He is going to be with Sandy tonight. He's going to be with Sandy. Marcus H joining us as well from Grapeseed in the new 2021 Tahoe that was just recently added to server. All of these individuals loving the new vehicles, getting it to show the new vehicles and everything like that. Marcus's overlay is not working, but that is all good. Yeah, so lots of units tonight, lots of action tonight, but we're going to go down to Alex. Alex is going to have that lady who looks like her vehicle broke down. The lady is trying to push her vehicle now. Let's take you there.
Started with Alex here. I'm not shocked.
Open it up with Alex. That's going to set the tone for tonight for sure.
Well, you gotta take the one off first too.
Well, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, do I have to lift it, raise it? I don't know what I'm doing. Here, there.
So this is something that a lot of people don't necessarily see on the police side of things. They stop, they help people tie their ties. I've actually seen videos of people.
Sorry, we just had shooting in the area. You can continue, Joe.
I don't know if I can continue after there were shots fired. Hold on a second.
Get in here. You need to start circling the. And just stay behind me for me.
Someone said, studio, did we give Alex's cameraman more armor?
I don't believe so.
Yeah, he is the exact same. He's in as much danger as last time.
It cost us a lot of money, so unfortunately we just have to give them whatever they can get. All right, Alex is going to be looking for that person who shot Marcus. Just stopped a vehicle. Let's take you over there now and see what Marcus has on the stop here.
What was that? I said, you got anything you need to know about drugs, guns, knife, explosives, anything like that?
No, man, none of that. I'm clean. As clean as a whistle.
Okay. All right, you got your license registration on you?
Yeah, I've got it here.
All right, Joseph Stoneman, where you coming from?
I'm coming from the Sandy Shores Airfield.
Central Airfield, where you headed to?
I'm heading up here to the news station up here in Grapeseed.
All right. Okay, do me a favor, just keep your hands on the steering wheel for me. No, sit tight for me, okay?
Yeah, all right, man.
All right, so I stopped this guy for his speed and falling too close to another vehicle. Everything checks out. I'm just gonna let him go with simple warning. Yep, everything checks out. It's going to go with simple warning. We'll go from there.
Air 1, what was that your unit needed at? Local.
Yeah, so like I was saying before, there's a lot of things in law enforcement that people don't
single
see.
gunshot in the area, 111,
Officers will help
road.
people with tires,
cars
they'll
out
help
here.
them with...
Was that another shot fired on this situation as well? Seems to be a reoccurring theme already off the bat. We've came to 2 officers, both of them, who have just had gunshots. Marcus currently deploying his firearm.
Hey, 111, start more cars in the area of 111 CB Road.
Air 1 is up overhead, 111. What am I looking for?
Be advised, we had a single gunshot here. We got a fire EMS on scene. Not sure what's going on.
Now, did Marcus leave that person on the traffic stop, or is he still there?
I
did
believe
y'all hear
that
the same
vehicle
gunshot in the
is
area?
still pulled over on the traffic stop there.
Hey, where they at?
Not sure. Just a single gunshot.
Are you shot?
No, I'm good. It's just someone shooting in the area.
Okay.
Hey, everyone, do me a favor. Check thermals in the area. If you don't see anything, notify me.
That's copy. I've seized this entire area within a mile. I don't see anything.
10-4, thank you.
Also unable to locate here at this situation. Let's take you to Michael S. Has a blue sports car looking vehicle pulled over here in Paleto Bay. Let's see what the issue is here.
So, you guys gonna go stop the other dude for having a light out?
At some point.
At some point, but you guys chose me.
Yeah, you got your card pulled, bro. The lucky winner.
The lucky winner, bro.
Yeah.
This is not no Fortnite battle pass, bro. Like, it's not like me gonna go into a shop. Oh, you're lucky winner, get free food.
Sorry, this is not a lottery. This is a traffic stop. Very serious incident.
Very serious. How
Yeah,
do you
it's
think
very
serious?
serious. We take traffic code enforcement very serious here in
It's
Paleto
not like
Bay.
I ran over your pet rat, bro.
Sir, I don't have a pet rat.
What do you have? A pet dog?
I have no pet.
Do you have a pet? A moose?
Sir,
Do
we're
you
in
have any
Paleto
pets,
Bay.
sir?
There's no pet meese up here.
Yeah, they're all wild. You should actually stay away from them. They're not very nice.
So you're saying I can't touch them?
I mean, I'd say probably not.
So
No pet meese in Paleto, as Michael says. Pet meese.
You might get
That's a
killed,
new one,
honestly.
for sure.
I think
Let's take it back to Alex. He's going to be stopping
Probably
a
wouldn't wanna
hiker and
do
his
that.
dog.
Are there even moose
Let's
in
see. Maybe this was the guy that was shooting earlier. I am not sure. Alex will definitely figure it out and get to the bottom of it. Take you there now.
I said I don't know, actually. I don't know at all. What you doing?
I was walking my dog, man.
You hear those gunshots?
No.
You didn't hear them. Not at all. Not one bit. It was loud gunshots.
Oh my god. That was my dog.
That was your dog?
No, you just hit my dog.
Oh. You didn't hear those gunshots at all?
So I have a question for you, a hypothetical, of course. Hello?
Yeah, go.
So let's say my dog attacked somebody.
Yeah, that's not allowed that to happen, please.
So even if it's attached to like a trooper that I
Right.
don't like, that's allowed?
Let's just cut the stuff, man.
Oh.
What's up?
Alright. Alright,
I mean, there's no way that you didn't hear those gunshots, man. So
where's the dog at? Can you help me find my dog?
right there.
Hey, doggy! Attack!
Oh! Hey!
Oh my god, Alex and his cameraman are being attacked right now. Live.
This is a pretty dangerous situation.
Are we really surprised?
Oh my god, our cameraman is...
Oh.
I got him!
Get on the edge.
Now the dog's joining in. Oh, geez.
No backup and no radio reception here for these two individuals. They're gonna have to fight this one out. Oh!
Oh! Oh! The dog!
I was going to say, now it's going to be up to the trooper and his training to... I'm going to full force here until he gets back up.
Here we go, backup has arrived. Oh!
Very good response time. Oh,
He's
and he's going straight for Alex again. There you go.
Beat his ass, Alex!
Get on the fucking crap!
Oh, man.
The dog and the person attacking Alex on this scene. We have all units en route to this location right now. Alex just, I think, pressed his panic button.
Get me cars. I've been attacked by a dog. Shots fired.
The dog has been put down by the Glock. Live on San Andreas Live tonight. Already getting off to an insane start.
I'm with you, Liz. What'd you say?
This is just a prime example of how things can go from 0 to 100 really quick.
People do I have left with me? You got me and another trooper.
Always keep your dogs on the leash, everybody.
A great lesson, nonetheless.
Come here. Alright, 2024, we got one in custody at 158. Alright, I'll get it back.
Someone in the chat asking, Studio, do panic buttons work with no radio signal?
That's a great question indeed. I am not sure. Does anybody in studio know the answer to that?
I believe they do. I believe it's more so of a ping back to a system versus utilizing a transmission system. So it's the same way where I have no example.
Yeah, I kind of get what you're saying.
Yeah.
So question for Denver. What are we doing in a situation where we are, kind of stranded in the middle of nowhere and we have something like this happening? What would you do? What's your response to a situation like this tonight?
So, personally, I would try to address the situation, obviously, in a calm and professional manner. One of the first things that I would address, though, is the dog running around and being loose.
Right.
I would suggest to the owner, like, hey, can you either bring the dog to your side or put a leash on? The dog was running around all over the place, so that was a #1 red flag for me. But just doing everything I can to de-escalate the situation, as you should, and speaking to the individual, trying to see if I can get a hold of dispatch or another unit if I can. If I feel like I am in danger, maybe even go as far as detaining the individual and maybe giving a trooper, fellow officer a call on my work cell phone if I do have reception. Anything that I can to avoid having to use of force in a possible way, obviously. But in this situation, it seemed that the subject already had malicious intentions in mind when making interactions with law enforcement. So
For sure.
Alex did everything that he could.
Couldn't agree more. Alex already not even 10 minutes into the official like broadcast and getting into some crazy stuff. Him and his cameraman, the cameraman actually fighting the other individual, our cameraman deploying his fists on another individual in self-defense because nobody there was there to save him. So very unfortunate turn of events. Sonic, what can you tell us about the self-defense laws here, if you know anything? Sonic or Joe, what can you guys say about the self-defense laws? Why might this civilian be attacking the civilian and their dog, rather, be attacking Alex in a situation like this, Sonic?
No, I'm not really sure because, I mean, do you even remember the original call? It seemed to be just some kind of crazy guy. Maybe.
Yeah, no, Alex was just trying to get more information on those shootings that we heard earlier.
It could have been him. He could have just had a screw loose and decided, hey, this cop's the perfect target for me to just start going to town on with my dog. But I mean,
for sure, I could tell
that was a bit of a weird term to use there, but I mean, that might be just what he wanted.
Potentially. Joe Banks, what can you tell us about the self-defense laws in the state?
I mean, self-defense laws, they're pretty general across all the states, for that fact. Technicalities come when if it's a standard ground state, if it's not. So I guess in what regard are we referring to self-defense? I mean, from what I understand, this guy had his dog, and all of a sudden the dog, started going crazy. Well, then if the dog's going crazy, that's one thing. But then the individual also started to go crazy. So, whether it's rabies, whether it's a dumbass with the IQ of a Skittle and a dog, we don't know. But all we know is that obviously Alex did what he could and took the threat down.
For sure. Let's go ahead and take you back and see the status of Alex and our cameraman. We'll take you back there now.
Casino 6, Ross County Fleet 158, 1 for 2123 feet.
Not too much going on there. Obviously, just investigating, seeing what's going on. Let's take you to Marcus. Marcus is going to have a bike stopped up here in Grapeseed. Let's go ahead and see what is happening with this bike.
Arms out in front of me.
Oh, no, arms are terrible.
Okay. Alright. Do me a favor, sit tight. Let me get a EMS route, alright? Alright, so we got a 911 call. Apparently, a guy fell off his motorcycle. Air 1 verified location. Whatever. Guy just stating that he needs EMS, but other than that, it's pretty fine, yeah. Municipal Police to Fire Ops. If I can have you route to northbound 099, North Freeway, Route 13. Got a injured motorist here. Thank you. Alright.
Yeah, I just want to make sure, like.
Alright, so we got fire EMS on the way. You need anything, water, anything like that? Bandages.
Fuck, I mean, I'll take a water to wash out this road rash in my arms, too.
Alright. Just do me a favor. I don't want you leaning against that. Just take a seat from it, okay?
An update from Alex. Hey, studio, not doing well. About 10 minutes in, and me and my cameraman have been attacked by a dog and its owner in the middle of nowhere. just wanted to send word to the studio that I am recovery well. He needs to work on his grammar a little bit and should be back on the streets.
Give the guy a break. He's a little shaken up.
He may be shaken up.
He did take a couple blows to the head there.
He did.
We can give him a little leniency on the grammar.
He did
The
indeed.
hospital is probably giving him some pain meds, you know.
Yeah, potentially he might be under the influence here and still have a little bit of
I don't think
adrenaline.
he is. I think he because if that were the case, then he wouldn't be able to drive a patrol car. So let's just assume, none of that is going on, and he is just going to be a-okay. A little bit of Neosporin on some of them bites. I don't know if it was the dog or the civilian that bit him, honestly, but
could have been both. Did indeed tune in from Pillbox. So good little update from Alex there. Let's take you back to the stop with Marcus.
I no longer have it.
Water?
Yeah, I drank
the water.
Yeah, I have some for my dog. I'll grab you some.
I drank my water.
Motherfucker. Bad time to drink your water.
Yeah. So we're waiting on a fire there. It looks like they're pulling up now.
Yeah, I hear him. Ed see him.
What's going on, boss?
never a
All right,
shortage of talent
just
across the SA Live Nation. Seems as if we have a rap artist tuned in.
Other than that, he's fine. And he's complaining of rear end issues as well. That it hurt, sit down and stuff like that.
Gotcha. Mitch, how you doing? My name's Firefighter Mel, the Grapeseed Fire Department. What's going on today?
Had a little incident in I decided to, bite it, and I got my ass hurts a little bit. Got road rash all down my back and my arms.
Gotcha.
My head's fine. I should probably take this off, but yeah, my head's fine.
So it seems like this guy fell off his bike. Flee live.
We're going to head over to Alex quickly. He's going to do a quick update, I believe.
Oh, God.
Heading there now.
You were on the studio.
I believe I'm on with the studio. So first of all, just wanted to give my thanks over to the studio for keeping us all up to date in there. I'm sure you guys are doing a great job. I'm sure the audience is loving it. I was able to catch a little bit of it when I was sitting in my room at the Toledo Bay Medical Center. I thank their staff and the nurses and the doctors there for their quick treatment of me. We're out in the Toledo Forest there for a brief moment, investigating some shots that I had heard pop off in the area. We made contact with a male who was with his dog. While we were with them, the male made an order to his dog for him to attack me. And then it just went from there. Fighting occurred. The dog began to attack me. I was wailing over the radio for more units. Unfortunately, I had to put the dog down. But fortunately enough, all dogs go to heaven. In terms of the owner, he met the butt of my hand, as well as Trooper Leslie Barrett's. And so fortunately enough, he is in custody and will be going to jail for a while. So I will send it back up to you guys in the studio, in the stew. Thanks for keeping it real. We'll be back on the streets.
Back to us in the stew. Thanks for keeping it real, Alex, as well. Hopefully you do real well in recovery. Let's unpack this, gentlemen in the studio. Wow, Joe, that was a quick change back to serious mode. Absolutely insane. Well, we got bikers racing, actually, so we're not going to do this. We're going to go to Ryder. Bikers are racing right now. They're attempting to pull them over. Let's take you there now. Hopefully they can get those bikers. Well, just kidding. They canceled that. We'll come back into the studio now. What are our thoughts? What are our thoughts about that? The whole situation. We'll start with you, Joe. Let's unpack that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we got traffic stuff going on right here, but nothing big. Just insanity. I love Alex. I'm glad he's okay, but it's just something every episode with this guy. He's either getting shot, bit, or taken down. And for the cameraman, luckily this time he wasn't bitten by anything like that dog we can see on Sonique's screen right now. It's a good boy. Look at that fur missile.
Saudi still
outside of
making an
that,
appearance.
outside of that, I mean, it's another episode.
Yep. No, what else can you say? All right, let's take you to Polito. We got a vehicle stop there. Caleb's going to be on that. And I think, yeah, Alex is going to be on that too. We'll take you there now.
Don't say no green, wasn't it?
Turn signal red. For you to
Oh,
turn
that's weird.
left, there was a red light. Yes, or the intersection of GRH Luna Boulevard. Police department.
Damn, I thought it was
Wait, is
green
that
'cause the
Alex?
person ahead of me.
That is
Oh
Alex.
my God!
Already back on duty, ready to go. After
I
that
really
traumatic
got a light out,
incident.
man?
You got a tail light and a headlight out.
He wastes
Wait,
no
You
time.
admire the dedication, at least.
Yep,
I mean,
Yep.
Back? Wait. Okay, that's weird, because that ain't looking like
windshield out.
Hey, that ain't in my eyes, but alright, damn. Alright, well, let me get you my papers here.
Alright.
Here you go.
Alright, Mr. Wilson. Anything illegal in the vehicle? Bombs, drugs, bazooka?
No, not today, sorry.
Not today, okay. Alright, sit tight, I'll be right back with you, okay?
Alright.
Polito Medical Center, some of the best care in all of San Andreas, and this is a prime example of it here tonight. Alex, back up, spick and span, just like new, ready to take some more criminals off the streets. Take it back there now.
Fleet Live, do you know what vehicle that is that's stopped on the road there?
I am not sure what vehicle that is. Here's Caleb.
12, I'm clear, warning.
Caleb is writing that citation now as we speak. You probably can't hear it though because I didn't set that down. There we go. Now you can.
Medical refused to transfer state suspect to Polito Bay Medical Center.
607 to the unit that was trying to stop those two motorbikes. They just entered Polito.
Car 12 traffic, Joshua and 68 bypass. 22 William Adam Tom 45. 22 WAT 45.
2010.
Can they continue on the freeway? The bikes?
So 2010.
Yeah, someone just said they entered Polito. Yeah, 10-4 confirmed that was a black and
There are those bikers that they are actively looking for.
Yeah, they just.
Kilo 34, those bikes are heading southbound Polito. Are we pursuing or?
So I can dive a little bit into bikes.
Go ahead.
It's just a bolo.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
15 years old? How does this kid have a license?
Last seen heading westbound Polito, 150.
Okay, so a lot of people will say, hey, why aren't they chasing these guys? Why aren't they tracking them down, hawking them down, and taking them to jail? It's because it's simply too dangerous. These bikes can go in excess of, 0 up to 120 miles an hour in, like, the snap of fingers. So chasing those bikes and going at that rate of speed to catch up to the bikes puts a lot of other innocent people in jeopardy. Not only that, but it puts the biker in jeopardy as well. So they're trying to keep the safety of the public top priority, in addition to the safety of themselves and the individual that they're trying to apprehend.
That intense with the question, hey studio, when are the VODs going to be posted to YouTube? So some unfortunate news. So fortunate news, this is going to be our first episode that will be aired on the YouTube channel. Some unfortunate news, unfortunately due to the verification process of YouTube, we had to send some identification forward to YouTube headquarters in order to fully verify our channel. It was quite the process. But we lost some of the VODs in that process, and as of now, going forward, those VODs will be uploaded. So this will be the first episode that will be on the San Andreas Live YouTube channel, and going forward, the rest of them will be there as well. Let's take you back.
Yeah, what's the problem?
Do you know that you're not supposed to be driving without a legal guardian at 15 years old?
Not
Air
exactly.
1, the motorcycles are getting gas right now. 419 Grosvenor Highway,
Yeah?
Route 68, getting gas.
So.
4-3, I'm clear off that vehicle fire.
Yeah, how do we contact your father? Do you have a gunshot in your door?
213 to car
Do I?
21.
Sarge, you want to
I'm
verify
not
this for
sure.
me?
I'm not sure.
There sure is.
We have your
bullet hole in his
suspect in
driver's side door.
custody at Polito. Where would you like us to take him?
Oh,
Just take him to the Polito station for me, and if you could just process him and 21 minute name if that's possible at all.
10-4.
Sorry, do you want to verify this? If he has a bullet hole
Yeah,
in
one
the
the
side
bike
of
left
his
the
door
gas
here?
station on Route 16 now.
Take a look. Yes, he does.
Okay. Mr. Watson, you want to step out of the vehicle for me, please?
yeah, sure.
Okay, lovely.
12.
Have you
what
step back to
direction
the
are
state
those bikes
police
headed?
cruiser, okay?
Yeah, I'm
They're coming
gonna
up to
step-
approach now.
Thank you.
Alright, you can press me. So, you said that your dad's at home?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're on a learner's permit?
Yeah, one of my friends really needed gas because he's out of gas. So I was just popping up real quick to bring him some.
Okay. You know that's in violation of your permit, right?
Not
You're supposed to
exactly,
be
no, I didn't.
You're supposed to be like your legal guardian is supposed to be in the passenger seat. If you're gonna be operating this vehicle, on a learner's permit, you have to have a legal guardian present.
Are you,
A shout out to our stringer, Toast Official. Follow him for some stringing and some more content just like this. Thanks, Toast, for your amazing work.
Is he readily
I
available?
mean, I got his number. He's probably sleeping clock now, because it's like 4 in the morning.
Definitely. I mean, I'm surprised you're even out at this hour.
Well, you know, my friends need help. You know, I help them.
Alright, well, if you could give me his phone number so I can attempt to contact him so we can
Yeah.
kind of sort this out.
are you good here? You mind if I pull off?
All right,
They
they're
just
gonna
got a
check.
whole situation down in Sandy.
They're gonna check on their parents there. Let's take you to someone at Taser Point in the jail. Take you there now.
Oh, sweet heavens.
Yep.
There you go.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, he is going to be situated. Let's take you to Ryder G. Has a bike pulled over. We'll take you there now. Let's see what that bike has done tonight.
Clear back in.
That bike looks real guilty.
Alright, so I stopped this guy because he had no helmet. And Andreas, you have to have a helmet on when you're riding a motorcycle. Gave me his license, ran his information. His license is currently suspended. So right now he's in the back of my car. He's going to be going in for operation of a vehicle with an invalid license.
Oh.
102, if I can get a tow to my stop, please.
So, just to be clear, am I being arrested or?
Yep.
Oh, damn.
And your license suspension gets extended for another 7 days.
Seven
Are you
days
able to
seems
tell me
light
who
for
suspended my
driving on a
license?
suspended
Because I
after it
need to
was
know
already
who to stop
suspended,
being
no?
friends with.
It was a trooper. I'm not exactly sure which one.
Yeah, I'm not too sure on the exact legality or the specifics of that. The suspect's door is currently open though.
Advising that someone has broken into their house and tried to burn it down. If units could start that way, please.
That's gonna be an interesting one. Let's see who we got on the horn here. I was right around the corner.
All right. Looks like the first unit that's gonna be there is gonna be Andrew. Well, we will stand by. We will. Yeah, Andrew D's gonna be responding to that. Person broke in and burning a house. It sounds like. Let's take you there now. Andrew's gonna be probably the first unit to respond there tonight. And that is going to be Commander, not Captain. Commander Andrew D.
So, got reports of a breaking and entering in progress. They're attempting to burn the house, so we're going to put some pep in our step. I can hear another unit behind me, I think. It's way down bottom of Sandy's district, so we just barely cover it. It almost would be faster for Vinewood PD to come up to it, but we're going to head down here because it is our jurisdiction and see if we can get to it. We'll actually be on scene here in about 10 seconds.
Everyone will be up. 523.
Sounds like we got one pulling up now, one of our probationary officers.
Everyone, I got a black muscle car taking off from the area. Gonna be 523 westbound on Bay Tree Canyon.
12 to 31, contact the RP and make sure you have a good offense. I'll go try to cut the vehicle off.
6 Tango 3's out of the house.
Yeah, I got units at the house. I'm gonna be trying to follow the vehicle. We're gonna be continuing with 522 on Bay Tree.
10-4, I wouldn't light it up till we make sure we got a good offense.
Copy.
Police department, anyone home?
516 information. I should take off for me.
You check out their doors to see if they got any signs of forced entry.
Right before the diner. They're coming back
Appreciate
up
you.
northbound.
They're going to be doing their investigations there. Let's take you to Marcus. He's going to have a bike pulled over. A lot of bikes tonight on the road. Well, they look for that. We'll continue to monitor that situation. But Marcus has another bike pulled over. Let's see what this bike did tonight.
Okay. Alright, sit tight for me.
Actually, Alex is in pursuit.
2123, I'm in pursuit right now.
Of course he is.
We are left, Route 68, westbound. Left, Route 68, west.
This is going to be in relation to that arson situation. A vehicle fleeing the scene now. Arson robbery suspect right here, right now, live.
North, westbound route.
Denver, what is an important thing to remember when you're pursuing suspects? What are some of the things that the cops are looking for? What are some of the do's and don'ts of pursuits?
Got me more units up here. He's opposite
Yeah, just
lanes,
so the most important thing is ensuring that you are not only being safe while driving, but making sure you're aware of your surroundings. If you're gonna be overtaking vehicles, obviously ensure that you have your lights on, your sirens on, and right now Alex is doing everything he can to ensure he stays on to the subject here. So, just overall being safe and making sure your surroundings are safe, the weather's appropriate to continue to be pursuing, and whether or not the offense is worth putting others, including yourself, in danger. Pretty much, you just gotta make sure everything is copacetic before taking pursuit.
Perfect. Could have said it better myself. Let's take you back there now. Alex is still the only unit on this pursuit. Let's see if he gets a suspect detained.
It's a black two-door muck. He nearly just struck a state trooper on the median. We're inside of the Zancudo tunnel now. All right, he's going opposite lane.
That was an extremely
Alright,
close one there.
do we have an air
Alex
unit
just
up?
pulled off.
Was indeed.
Do we have an air?
Yeah, so he's keeping eyes on him
Do we
until
have
the
an
air
air-
unit gets on him, it seems.
You can hear him
Do
demanding.
we have an air unit
Yeah.
up? Can we please get him on this chase so we don't have to terminate? Oh,
I believe that's Weasel
not our
News.
helicopter. I like how the news is here before
Before.
cut our lights because he's opposite lanes. State, cut your lights. He's opposite lanes.
So sometimes when a vehicle does end up in the opposite lanes, they will go ahead and terminate the pursuit, or quote unquote terminate the pursuit. If you know, you know. So that's what they're doing at this point in time.
Hopefully they can get some Paleto Bay units to set up some spike strips, so when he enters the Paleto district, his tires will actually be popped and he'll be unable to continue. But we will keep it posted. It seems like Alex is driving aggressively, but not fully in pursuit, continuing in an advanced tracking mode.
Negative on spikes.
At this
He's
time.
still going
Take you back.
fast.
Oh god, there's the 15-year-old that's still stopped at the side of the road.
Major TC with a unit. Cameraman, making sure he doesn't get shot.
Hope somebody can stop over and see if that officer is okay once this guy is in custody.
Hey, someone go.
That unit took a big hit.
Indeed, that unit's in the inside of another building right now.
On the ground.
Might be something in his hand.
Don't know if Alex put his Explorer in park.
Can we roll medics here? We have a injured officer above the NBA.
You good? Who'd he hit? Oh, was it the Polito car? Okay. What you doing, dude?
K9 unit being deployed here. See if our cameraman can't check on that unit.
I wouldn't want the camera to go over there right now. It's probably not something that anybody needs to see. That was at about 100 miles an hour, and it was a T-bone into the driver's side. That was not the passenger side. That was the driver's side of that vehicle. So it's going to be a little bit on that, I assume.
I will say this is a prime example of the point that I was making earlier in regards to ensuring that whether or not the charge is severe enough to continue pursuit because of how many risks there are to the public and other law enforcement officers when chasing anybody, you know, so you need to make sure that the charge is sufficient enough, you know, to even continue the pursuit to begin with to avoid these types of situations because Polito Bay in itself has not only a lot of pedestrians, but a lot of law enforcement in the area. So I hope that that officer is okay.
Yep. All right, let's take you back. Alex is going to be giving an update
what
now.
we just had there was quite an intense pursuit. We had to cut our lights several times because the gentleman was going opposite, and it is state police policy to disable our lights and go into a form of tracking. But for the first brief part there when I was the only one on him, didn't want to lose him, so I did keep on going. I'm sure the lieutenant won't be happy about that, but it's okay. Once we got the air unit on him, we did cut our lights several times as a result of the guy going opposite lanes. Every time we did, he got back into the correct ones, so he would reinitiate. Then he comes swinging around the corner here, slams into one of our units, and that did not go well. So we got him out, suspects in custody. That officer's conscious and breathing, but he'll go down to the medical center and get treated. But yeah, suspect in custody, an officer injured. So I mean, hate to see the officer injured, but once again, back to y'all in the stew. Thank y'all.
Back to us in the stew, indeed. What an unfortunate... Oh, Sonic's gone, but that's okay. What an unfortunate... You're all good. What an unfortunate turn of events for that officer. He just actually came in the SA Live Nation chat room here to give us an update, but he will be pending on that. So very, very sad situation indeed. Toast is in here as well. Toast, hopefully you were okay. Tonight in the studio, my name is Flea Live. You can follow me at twitch.tv/Flea_live. In the middle, that is my trusty partner in crime, Joe Banks. And in the top right, the community civilian director, Sonic, there as well. You can follow us all on Twitch at the Twitches on screen. Tonight in studio, our special guest, Mr. 330, or Denver L. Also a fellow Twitch streamer and Twitch partner over here on twitch.tv. Thanks everybody so much for joining us tonight. Hopefully you are having a great night wherever you are in the world. Let's do some shout outs. If you put W in chat or you follow, your name is going to be shouted out. Some most recent followers are the Window Wiper, Thin Blue Flag, Blockin, the Notorious One, Dom, Pugman, Aiden. We have Tyler, Will HTV, Jarky, Mart, Window Wiper again, That Intense, and Sonic 7017. Joe Banks with the W as well. Thank you guys so much. We are still live with six different officers on the ground. Connor is there as well. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. Let's take you back. We're going to take you to Michael, who has that same female actually pulled over right now that Alex had pulled over at the start of the broadcast. We were going to take you there, but there might be something else going on. We're going to go to Marcus. Marcus is responding code 3 somewhere. Let's take you there now.
Going under the underpass now, heading towards the prison.
Yeah, I'm not chasing, but I still have eyes. They're still southbound coming up to the 15 right now.
Alright, so we just chasing the 2 motorcycles. Car 12 terminated pursuit due to traffic conditions. But we're going to be in the area just in case we locate them again.
13. I'm gonna. They're back northbound coming up to 68.
Those bikes once again making a reappearance multiple times tonight. Joe, what can you tell us about, you chimed in with bikes earlier, but why might bikes be running? And what is going on here? Oh, there they are right there, actually.
Because they can.
Because they can. Couldn't say it better myself.
Now watch, here we go. Live example. They can. They're gonna go. This Tahoe can't catch up. It's like if you can take the pack of Sparties from a baby, you're gonna snag it, right? So they're just gonna go out here and they're gonna simply outrun these vehicles. They might end up dying in the process, but they're going off the adrenaline rush, and that's why the police are here to stop it.
And Denver, you chimed in earlier with important things to remember when you're pursuing a suspect, but how does that change when a suspect is open to the elements and on a bike? What are some extra things that you have to be sort of careful about when you're pursuing a bike?
Yeah, so I was actually going to cut in and talk about this anyways, but a lot of the reason people take off on bikes anyways is because there can't be any pursuit intervention techniques used on them. So for instance, like stop sticks, pits, which is a pit maneuver. None of those things could be done while people on motorcycles, because obviously it's in danger to the public and along with themselves. So it's easy for people on motorcycles to just want to take off because, one, that they know they can, like Joe said, and two, there really can't be anything done intervention-wise, at least until they just run out of gas, and then they can be brought into custody. But most of the time, they just keep us, running around in circles. So nothing really too different in regards to the safety of the officer and the public. Nothing really changes in that regard. But we just can't do anything like we really could with the, like a normal vehicle. So
perfect. Could have said it better myself. Michael has an individual slumped over on the steering wheel. It looks like that female that was stopped at the start of the broadcast tonight that Alex had stopped. Let's take you there now and see what's going on with that female. See what her condition is.
Monitoring. Can we get one at 023?
You want it out? I sold them. No, not yet.
Vehicle involved.
Yeah, no, not yet.
You got the tape out the car?
Yeah, I'll tape it all up.
Okay.
I'll set the crime scene up.
I love homicide.
That's
it's saying that sarcastically. I hate this. It sucks.
What?
Hey, 12 to Air 1, where they at?
I was just going to say, did he just say he loves homicide? I think the commander needs to bring him in for another psych, the psych test, just to make sure, double check.
Avenue, taking a left on Scopio Drive now, 024.
I believe that these FPIUs are refreshed from our developer Eclipse, I believe.
1511. See if you can cut them off.
Oh, they're stopped. 018.
I still can't believe this officer said he loves homicide.
Boulevard. They're stopped in the road. They're taking off.
don't think he knew his body cam was on.
You can see the police tape being utilized there. One of the many great scripts to help us out on situations like this. They're going to have to bring investigators into this. This is going to be a full-fledged situation. They're going to have to bring coroner into this to do an autopsy. They're going to bring a lot of resources. A lot of people don't realize how many resources will actually be at play here, but here at Worldwide, we have different investigational departments that are going to have to be involved, different EMS and fire divisions that will have to come out for this, and this situation will be developing for a long time. Let's head to Marcus, back in pursuit of those bikes. Surprise, surprise. They just flew by him going like 117. You can see his radar pinged him at 117 miles per hour. Absolutely insane. Let's go there now.
It's going to be a blue and color four-door sedan, as well as a
It's been
motorcycle.
locked that way for the last 20 minutes.
That's okay.
Got him clocked at 117.
Sounded cooler in my head.
It still demonstrates the speeds, and this is on the low end.
Already got the vehicle stop. Going to be westbound.
Oh,
041
it's actually going to be
Route 1.
a
Gonna be
vehicle.
Blue and color four-door sedan. I get Pluto out here. We are in westbound Route 1. Alright, so we were just about to head back to our jurisdiction. Got them clocked at 117 and 113. Him and his buddy there on the motorcycle. Hey, what's going on, boss? Nothing too much. Alright, so I clocked his vehicle and a motorcycle. Both at 115 and 113. Not sure who picked up first.
You were incorrect, Joe Banks. That was a clock on the radar from this
individual
at
I
115.
I don't know if I'm
I'm gonna get him out
incorrect.
for criminal speeding.
Every single time. Unless they're racing each other now. Just stop at the gas station at 418.
I just needed you because I was stopped at the gas station about to head back, and I'm way outside my area. Hey, you mind hopping out the vehicle for me?
Again, gas.
Hop out? You fucking kidding, dude?
Yeah, hop out the vehicle for me.
Oh, fuck me. Fucking best of luck.
Alright, put your hands on the hood.
Hands on the. You fuck, dude. I'm not putting my hands on that hood.
Put your hands on the roof then.
On the roof? Alright, I can do the roof.
Alright, keep your hands where I can see them, okay?
Yeah.
You got anything that's gonna hurt me, poke me, sting me, anything like that?
I don't know. If I do, don't sue me.
Sounds good to me. Alright, do me a favor, put your hands behind your back and lock your fingers, alright?
Or Air 1, if my information is correct, if they're following the same pattern, they're going to try to take the North Freeway on the Sandy Shores and Route 60 exit. If I can get a unit to block that off.
Alright, so this time being placed on arrest for criminal speeding, okay?
Fuck, that's criminal speeding. Fuck off. How fast was I going?
Okay, I got you clocked at 115, 117, something like that, alright?
That's wrong. That's wrong.
Most definitely not.
No.
Alright, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against any court of law. You have the right to not return further in question if you counter 401 will be provided by the state of Andreas. Understand this, right?
The civilian clearly very upset. Sonic, why might have he been speeding to this extent tonight with those bikers?
Fucking cat behind you, dude. You gotta be fucking careful.
I mean, who knows? With the bikers, I mean, he might have just been chasing them. Maybe they caused him a disruption, or maybe he was just wanting to join them on their little escapade, shall we call it? But, you know, he's paying the price considering he was doing criminal speeds. I mean, police officers clearly got up to him fairly easily, so guess it wasn't going fast enough.
Correct indeed. Andrew D. Oh, go ahead.
Here's why I say what I said. When he was going after the bikes, I saw the same two speeds locked on his radar. Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah, no, we gotta go back to Andrew D. Now, one of those bikers just wrecked out.
Oh.
Do not move.
They lose. Oh.
I don't see him.
Don't move, dude.
Do not move, man. I'm gonna get you the medical help in a minute, but make some wise decisions and just lay where you're at. Alright. Make call med. Just get him right.
He's over here for the rest
Oh.
of us.
Yeah, he's 41.
Yeah, he's over here.
Oh, that's convenient.
Hello.
People with medical training. Hi. He wrecked at about 110.
Mac
we
Jesus,
just
yes.
saw.
We saw the bike and
Yeah.
him go wee.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the subject can even move in general.
I highly doubt it, that's for sure. Just like what Denver was saying earlier, highlighting more of the risks with these pursuits and these bike pursuits, and unfortunately this individual paid the price. There's the other biker trying to provoke the cops to chase him. Definitely an interesting course of action there. Thank you,
Come
back.
on back, buddy. Come
At
on.
the very end,
He wants to check on his guy. I'll let him check on his guy if he'll come over here and let me put handcuffs on. Like, come on. This is an easy compromise. I'll let him check on his buddy if he'll just give up. Because if not, he's going to end up like his buddy in an hour. Like, in an hour of continuing to drive the way they have, they're going to crash and die.
I have a slight feeling it will happen when we conveniently drive by as well. Like this time.
It's like, that's not what we want.
We're not allowed to chase them, right?
221, I got that white biker right here at 231 Joshua Road. He's talking to me right
Complicated.
Alex responding to that
I hear
recent
12
call
start it
of
and then
the
12
next
terminates
bike.
it. I was going to start it until they got to 110 because they're continually doing issues.
Here they are. Let's take you there now.
My big thing for pursuing them is that
Not
regardless
the
if
red
we're pursuing
screen.
them or not, they are a risk to the public. When we're pursuing them, they are no more of a.
Hey, I got him. I'm just gonna stick on him till you get over to me. Hey man, just stop! Alright, I'm gonna do a drive-by taser shot on him when he slows down. Hey man, just stop! Just
Did
stop!
he just say he's gonna do a drive-by taser on him?
He did. He just had his taser out of his holster.
Oh my.
Hey, are you on?
This is not gonna end well for either the trooper or the guy on the bike.
Man. We're gonna wait for this air unit, and hopefully that is alright. Oh my god, man, locals, they're gonna be the death of me. Did he turn off into
Question
chat?
for the studio. Oh.
Oh my god.
Alex hits the back of this poor local. Are
you okay, madam?
So what is the difference between criminal speeding and reckless driving? Who would like to take this one? Denver, would you like to take this one?
Sure. So criminal speeding is when you exceed the allotted speed limit sign in the area. So most of the time when you're going 100 over or at least 100 plus within allotted speed zones, that will dictate whether or not you're going to get hit for criminal speeding. When you excess, I think usually it's about 100 miles per hour plus. And reckless driving, I mean, that can include the speeding or aggravated circumstances as well. But usually that's when you're not maintaining your lane, you are flying through red lights, just any aggressive driving throughout the area can define reckless driving, realistically. So,
Yep.
criminal speeding and reckless driving can definitely go hand in hand.
Indeed, couldn't agree more. Let's take you back there now. They're going to continue to pursue that biker in the opposite direction. This biker is attempting to check on his friend, is what Andrew said. I don't know if that's true or if that's not. I mean, I could hear him asking about his friend. We'll take you there now.
Bikes are running amok inside the city of Sandy Shores right now. And for the life of me, I can't understand why anybody would want to ride on two wheels at 120 miles an hour when if you hit the slightest pebble, you're going to go splat. So, oh, he's stopping right here.
Hey, turn the bike off, dude.
There's that vehicle taser shot right from Alex.
Oh my god! Alright, Mike 24, assistant state police with one of the bikers.
That's the first time I've ever seen that, I think.
Stay down!
Put my hands up. I'm trying to put my hands up.
The fuck did he get?
Hey, just face the wall, bro.
The dog's
Face
getting
the
on
wall.
you, buddy.
Face the way, dude.
Face the wall.
Face
No,
the way,
get against the wall.
Get on your knees. Get on your knees.
Hey, go ahead and get on your knees, bro.
No, we're not gonna be doing this shit.
Double taser deployed at that suspect.
Right, 24, 2 times taser deployment, 1 on the ground, 2-5. Yeah, we got you covered. I got less.
Pillbox meds got him feeling different, Myth Vera says. Cameraman attacked once again.
He just can't catch a break tonight, can he?
What a interesting turn of events here tonight. It never fails on SA Live.
Are you looking to get sliced up? Fuck me.
You good, man? I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
I don't
he
know
was
what
weak
the
as hell.
addiction is with punching my cameraman. You guys just saw the first drive-by taser shot.
Anybody else get punched?
On San Andreas.
He ran at me though, he tackled me.
Okay, you okay? You scratched up?
No, I'll be alright.
Alright.
Cameraman is built different, I guess.
He's used to it at this point. I don't know why anybody's checking on him. It's like checking on the punching bag at the boxing gym. He's fine.
I've never seen a show where it's more risky to be the cameraman than the officer.
I have 2 girls, 1.
Hey, dude, stay on the ground.
That was
Stay
wrong.
Don't get up.
I'm on the ground, man.
You don't want to get tased again.
Yeah, the dog almost ate you.
That was interesting commentary for sure.
Joe Meg's going off script.
Why you fighting with cops, bro?
Oh, this is punching the camera.
If this is my last episode.
Joe Meg's will have to see it in T-Speak after this one.
Copy that, take a better.
I'm trying to check your pulse, dudes. Oh.
I'm gonna ask you again, why you fighting with police? Just comply.
I was punching the camera.
What do you mean? That's still fighting. See all these cops on scene, you start fighting our cameraman? He didn't do anything to you.
I told him to stop recording, man.
Well, that's his job. He's working
he's
just
not,
like we
yeah.
are. You wouldn't be on TV if you weren't doing this shit.
Gonna be famous.
I think so.
We haven't had a whole lot of actual calls yet. We probably had
24 on fire-ups. Do we have medics in Route 252 in Marina?
I think they're backed up. I would assume.
Yeah, this is the
Everything else
most
has
like
been
priority
on queue.
scenes for SA Live so far, I think.
Received. Apologies, ma'am. If we can get an ambulance routed to
Well, at least in
we
like
have
a
potential deployment, minor
short
bleeding
span.
Arm for a subject.
It has been non-stop insanity for the whole 1 hour and 12 minutes that we've been live, and I guarantee the next 1 hour will be non-stop insanity as well. Still, live with 6 departments, bringing you all the frontline action of Worldwide Server 1 tonight. Take you back there now.
You know, I gotta get toast that despite
Okay,
all
copy.
this,
Thank you,
dude, I'm
guys.
pumped. I'm pumped. I got enforcing the
so we have,
law
Horsey.
coursing through my veins right now, like you wouldn't believe, brother.
That dog's running.
Why is that?
We just gotta get out there and do more, man. I'm ready to stick it to the man. I'm ready to get this other biker, but
We're just
he
checking his
might be
injuries
long
and,
gone.
applying
So
some medical to him.
we're gonna have to see what else we can get into.
I couldn't agree more with you.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
What is that 911?
May 24, just for
I think
update
the
for the
suspect
subject
might have
252. One is reporting back
knocked our
injuries.
cameraman's jaw loose. Got a lot more commentary from him.
Bro, your dog is.
Hey, man. Come on. Yeah.
Received, thank you.
Hey, well, maybe don't throw it across the street.
Oh. Take my shirt off. Please. Sir.
Well, you're in cuffs. The only way we're gonna get your shirt off is if we cut it. Do you want it cut?
Okay, already cut it. Cut it.
Okay.
Cut the gloves. Never did that.
There you go, dude. I mean, We can take your gloves off. We don't have to cut
County
those.
med coming down or real?
No, we have an actual ambulance.
I think I hear him coming down the street now.
Okay, or just completely ignore that and throw it directly into the street.
All right, there you go, boss.
Medics here.
Yoo-hoo! Oh,
Can you stop putting your dog in danger, dude?
Yeah. My bad.
Yeah, I was wondering what you were trying to do with that road over there. I was like, you gonna back up? Back up?
Hey, y'all.
Hello, what's going on?
He's got 2 taser deployments, about 4 prongs in his rear. Shirt's been removed. Minor bleeding to the right arm. Reports a head injury. I don't feel any obstructions on his back. There were any clear signs of a spinal injury.
I'm sorry. Did I just hear he has 4 taser prongs in his rear?
Yeah, he has a lot, but you know who's about to have more? The next biker that Marcus is in pursuit of here in Paleto Bay. Let's see if they're able to apprehend this suspect.
What a transition.
Yeah. 12, if there are units on it, we shouldn't be pursuing. Primary crash dog,
There's 12, terminating that pursuit.
Alright, so we're gonna be deactivating again. That white motorcycle came up with. Hey, 101 to Air 1. Could you inform me
So what's
where
the
they stopped
policy on terminating bike pursuits?
Honestly, I don't know a direct policy. I don't think MP likes to
Copy, if you wanna go to
pursue
the
bikes
tunnel and
that
take
much.
13.
However, when it comes to terminating pursuits, MP is quite quick to not pursue unless there is a insane threat to society. 9 times out of 10, it will be terminated. 9 times out of 10, Chris terminates them as well. 12 terminate is actually a famous line within the community. But yeah, so terminated pursuit. Deer on the highway though, so that's very interesting. But anyways, terminated pursuit, unfortunately. Hopefully they're able to get that bike. I know Alex is probably going to hit another flying taser shot from the inside of his vehicle. He'd love to do that. So we'll see. We'll keep you updated. Hopefully that deer doesn't get hit. Let's take you back there now. This is not a moose, Intense. This is not a moose.
Hey, if you want to come down to 072 Sonora Freeway, Route 13, got a deer running in on highway now.
Sure, well, the drip.
I mean 072, we're gonna be in the tunnel.
We got the deer running on the highway.
Alright, so we got a deer here. We called environmental police, so we're just waiting for them to arrive. On to slow down traffic.
Okay, Sonic.
They want
You,
to the EP,
a deer,
be advised. We're still
1
in the
boxing
tunnel right
ring.
now, Braddock
Who
tunnel.
wins?
Listen, how big is the deer? Like this deer?
This deer. This exact deer.
Shit. I don't know, that's pretty tough. Someone said my money's on the deer already. So I don't really got a lot of motivation going here, but I'll try my goddamn best. I'm gonna win.
That's hopefully you win.
Just to spite that guy.
I'm sure you would have a fighting chance. Let's take it to Ryder. Ryder has something going on. I'm not sure. That guy just fell off the top of a chair, though. Let's take it
Where are
now.
y'all's parents at?
What do you mean all y'all? I'm 18, man.
Alright, where's his parents at?
Yeah, so I got these 2 individuals here that are thrown. We got a call that they were throwing beer bottles out into the road, and then they did
There it
a
is.
prank call to 911, telling the dispatcher jokes. Male in the
There you go.
Dude,
gray
I'm gonna
sweatshirt
assault on a peace officer.
decided he was going to
Okay,
fall
I
off of
thought
the roof
you
of the
were
trailer.
already.
So he's got some
That's a
lacerations
diaper,
to his
stop
head.
messing around. Hey, he fell from the roof. He's highly intoxicated.
Okay. Has he been combative with you guys at all, or?
No, not really.
Exiting
Okay.
Hey, bro, calm
Just trying to
down,
be
man.
funny and throwing like bringing dirty diapers toward. Hey, come
You're
back out
not
here.
fine, bro.
Disgusting. Okay.
Come back out here.
Yep, the deer's on oncoming lanes now.
June. Come back out here. Alright, sounds like a refusal. Y'all have a good night.
Cool. All right. Thanks.
Alright, I guess he decided he doesn't want to talk to us anymore and doesn't want medical, so...
ALS1, we're gonna be back in service. Patient.
I have to come
wait
back out
inside,
here.
lock
He's
the
gonna go
door.
to jail,
I'm gonna mark
okay?
this as a refusal.
Okay, I'll try to calm him down, man. I'm sorry about that.
215 and 221
A refusal.
Guess we're gonna be clear.
Indeed. Locking the door.
events, to say the least.
When you called, I'm not sure. How often is it abuse of a 911 system? We saw it on episode 4, I think, or 4 or 3. We saw it.
It'd be weird if we saw it in episode 4, because that would have been this episode.
Not in episode 3. I keep thinking this is episode 5. My apologies. I'm jumping the gun. Jumping the gun. Indeed.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, we've seen it time and time again, though. Abuse of a 911 call system. Telling jokes to the 911 operator. I don't know what people are even doing anymore. It's very interesting indeed. They're still dealing with that deer over there, but we also have some sort of traffic stop or report that's going on there. Lots of action, lots of stuff coming in tonight. Flea, roll more of your R's. Okay, that's very interesting thing there from the SA Live Nation. If you guys have any questions, please put them in the room there, and we will answer them. JFR with the follow. Dacro Master as well with the follow. Thank you guys so much.
Can we go back to the animal questions? Because I really was enjoying that. I know that we can riff off of other things, but Flea Live, you and a grizzly bear in a boxing ring, who wins?
Pretty equivalent, actually. If not, I think I have quite the upper hand on any grizzly bear that comes my way. I think I would definitely defeat. No, not eat it. Definitely defeat against the grizzly bear. I don't think grizzly bear would taste very good. Please stop the cat.
Well, especially if you fight it in like a sumo ring.
Yeah, no, I think I would be able to destroy the
otherwise known as home court advantage.
Home court advantage. Okay. All right. You know what? I'll take it. Bear is tasty, actually. Coming from Mart 032.
Does SA Live Viewbot? What a great question. No. No, we don't. No, we don't.
We do not Viewbot. No. It seems to be something going on with that, but not us. So very interesting indeed. Andrew's going to be on that scene now with that refusal. Apparently he doesn't want to refuse anymore. So let's take you back there and see if he's going to be refusing this time.
Yeah, one, I'm still on him.
I suit.
Thank you, lad. I appreciate the info.
I am confused.
516, motorist is clear. 061.
Alright.
Hang out here. Ryder, what you got?
So, Beggars and I came out here to this scene they was fighting on the porch. Yeah. It sounds like we got a lot of
So, bro, what
a
are
lot
we
of
gonna
an
do?
issue
Because
going
I can't
on.
leave you
So
here
what
because
Chris is
obviously you
doing.
can't take care of yourself. I don't want to take you to jail. What can we do?
Air, are you on state frequency, sir?
Oh no, I just want to lie
I
down.
should be. My radio's all typed.
Alright, can you go inside and go to sleep?
206.
Not causing any more problems?
Okay. Fine.
Go inside.
524, clear custody transport 294, Sandy PD, house 1.
I'm gonna take a nap.
He's gonna go inside and go to sleep.
Taking a nap sounds like a great idea.
Okay. Alright.
Yes,
Can I go take a nap, Lieutenant?
like constantly.
Sure.
He's driving at
Can I go take a nap?
over 120
No.
miles an hour.
I'm getting out of
He's
here.
live streaming while doing it all, and
I don't even know what's going on here. I just showed up because I heard him say that there was mutual combat on the porch, and I was like,
Yeah,
I'm just
they
gonna
were fighting.
swing by there and see if Chris needs anything.
He was acting stupid. One's drunk, one's not.
Yeah, I could tell his speech is struggling.
Don't know if you guys caught that over radio. Somebody is going to be going around on the highway live streaming themselves aggressively driving on their bike. Let's take you there now. Alex is hauling it down here, trying to get the person stopped.
So this guy that's up here is running from us in a Air 1's on him. We're just trying to keep a semi-loose track here. He's actually streaming himself on Instapic Live. So if anybody pulls up Instapic Live, you should see him literally live streaming with his phone in his hand while he's driving at 120 miles an hour. So this guy's a dork. This guy is the epitome of stupid. And I can guarantee you that he's going to end up killing himself because he's driving with one hand at 100 miles an hour. So we're going to see if we can catch this idiot before he kills himself or kills someone.
Somebody would like to go into Toast Official's chat and tell him to bring that up.
Yeah, get that live stream up. We want to see that.
Oh, actually, we have somebody with it up right now. Ryder G.
Oh yeah, go straight to it.
Ryder G.
Entering Toledo now, 037, passing the wrong gas station.
Here is the live stream that Alex was talking about. There's that biker.
Yeah, so I guess this is the guy that Alex is watching live stream and recklessly driving.
On the phone here. Oh, we got units on him though. We got units on him. He is not gonna be here for much longer. Let's take you there now.
I seen Jack Doherty do this.
Stop first work canceling. Take westbound Glacier Highway.
Oh, they canceled. Let's take it back.
Ludovic terminated if you
take it back to the
already.
biker.
Oh my god. I
We
don't
have a
even know what's-
POV of the biker running from the cops on Instagram Live.
We do. We do. The biker is actively running from the police on Instapic.
Now, this is definitely a first on the show.
This is definitely. He does have some of the worst connection I think I've ever seen up there in the mountains.
I agree. I think he's running
Well,
with a
do you
toaster
mind if I run
strapped
code
to
to
his
keep about a
bike, and that's how
mile
he's
difference
capturing
between
this whole
myself
thing.
and him in case he slows down?
You can see the Instapic chatters not being very nice. I hope you get hit by
I'm
a
running.
car.
Yeah, they're just straight cooking him in the chat right
2.5
now.
miles out from his location, so I just.
Denver, have you ever seen anything like this?
Oh, they
I
have.
gotta
an
say,
ID
this
on
is my
him,
first
too.
time seeing something like this.
All right, well, the state
How might
supervisors
officers
don't
be
want
able to
us
use this to their advantage, Denver?
keep up with him all too much. If he
So
stops at this
realistically,
gas
there was
station,
actually
we're
a
going
reference to a real life
pounce on him
situation
like
in
a
Colorado.
thief in the night,
Someone live streamed
and maybe
themselves
we'll see
going from Colorado
drive-by
Springs to Denver
taser shot,
in
which
under
would
30
be
minutes, going over 100 miles an hour, just driving recklessly, and they were able to get that footage, find out the creator of the content, and charge them with some serious infractions, and even he had some jail time due to it. So this is a perfect example of he's live streaming a crime going on right now, and we'll find out his information, and we'll track him down, and he'll end up going to jail for it if he doesn't die in the process, of course.
And another question for you, Denver Studio. Can a live streamed video on Instapic showing what appears to be a crime in progress be used as admissible evidence in court?
Yeah,
it can be. Absolutely.
It can, but it's there's a lot of fine lines. So you have to capture. I believe you have to capture the device that it was captured on. You have to directly tie the profile back to the individual, and you have to be able to articulate that this bike was used in the video. So obviously here you can see the clusters, you can see a lot of details about the bike just based on the video that we're seeing, but they have to actually apprehend the individual on the bike as well. Or they have to be able to tie this vehicle and the description back to a registered vehicle on the individual's the registered vehicle has to come back to the owner, There's a lot of different things. It just can't be, hey, we have this video of you, by the way, and toss it in court. There's got to be things to tie it all back.
Chat
Okay, so I think
now
one of the
appears to be
unfortunate
supporting
circumstances
him.
here is that we don't have a proper identification on the driver,
Total
which is
180.
why we're continuing to track.
15 viewers on the Instapic.
Usually, I would just say
Almost pulling
you know,
Joe
put a
Banks
warrant
numbers.
out, but
I can't tell if that was nice or mean, but I love you too.
This
I think I even
suspect-
saw Officer Marcus in the comment section saying "pull over."
Oh, I just missed my what the? Fuck?
Hopefully.
Anyways, just missed my turn off, but
Almost said crash or I'm unfollowing.
doesn't seem to be adhering to many road laws, posing a major public risk. So.
Forza
Alex,
says,
have you ever
holy
pitted
yap
a
from
bike
Alex.
yourself?
I haven't hit a bike, but I've tased people off bike, and I have hit them with a car. So I don't know if that counts as a pit. That's more of me purposefully running into them, but I hope it doesn't need to that. Although I am not, if you think that's above me, it's not. But usually those people tend to be shooting at me before anything. Of course, the San Andreas State Police Internal Affairs Division has cleared me of all my use of forces in relation to my vehicle against
That
the
Polito
motorcycle,
Bay
so
medical
no worries
medicine
there.
needs to be
Check that box
examined.
off. But hopefully it doesn't
Agreed.
result to that. Hopefully I can just do something clean here where we, you know, kick them.
He has not stopped talking for the last minute and a half.
Finally
Hopefully
grasping
it
for
doesn't
air.
need
Oh,
result to
too
using
soon.
a form of deadly force. Although, you know, Toast, you might be able to help me out. If you swing your passenger door
Well,
open
here we go.
next to them, maybe we can, you know, shove them off the bike or
We
something.
can
I don't
hit him
know.
with
We'll
the
have to
door.
see. Well, it's an option. It's an option. It's an option. Maybe
Maybe we
I'll
should
have
go into
to
Toast
deputize
chat
you,
and tell him to take this to a
Yeah,
public
that is
place
why
because
the
seize this
cameraman.
individual and, you know, protect the public. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
Not
kidding.
an
We can't do that.
officer.
But yeah, no, I haven't hit a guy off a motorcycle. I've definitely hit them off motorcycles before, shot them off motorcycles, tased them, but that was when the situation
Let's go
required it.
to
Hopefully it doesn't result.
Andrew D. I've never heard Alex talk so much in my life. Let's go to Andrew. There's a cow in the road
Stop with the sirens.
doing
Stop with the sirens.
acrobatics.
The EP officer has a big old bucket of sweet feed. Cows love
San
sweet feed,
Andreas
so I'm hoping that the cows just
environmental
gonna
police
follow
are on
him
scene.
back to the station or to wherever or so.
Some may say flee
you
live
wanna give him a
in the
bucket
middle of the
sweet feed?
road.
Yeah.
I got him on a lasso. Let's keep him relaxed.
We got the bucket of sweet feed. Let's walk him wherever he'll follow us to. That's why I keep a bucket of sweet feed.
Well,
I'm a commander on
figure out-
Sandy. I've been here forever.
Stand by for it.
trying to figure out where.
That's the point. Why don't we go put him in the impound lot? We can close the gate at the impound lot.
The back of Sandy impound
Yeah.
is secure enough. Then we can figure
Yeah.
out the-
So let's just walk him over there with the lasso and the bucket of sweet feed and coerce him over there.
So I can do it.
Yes, I'm
What'd you say to me?
impounding the cow.
Passing the Union
Got it.
intersection.
This is a safety hold.
I'll
sir.
let
It's a 5150.
6 Tango 3 to control.
Alright, let's go, buddy.
Section 12 the cow.
There's a section No, nine. no,
You
no,
can
no, no. You
put
give
me
him
out
sweet
with the
feed?
cow
Ah,
at Panorama. We're going to be impounding the cow.
Somebody help.
Attempting to impound a cow. It's going to be a minute.
One cow
Where'd that sweet feed go?
impounded. Real-time notes, guys.
Oh my gosh. He stole my bucket of sweet feed, and now we're chasing a cow.
You know, they're coming up to you guys if you guys are up there. 070.
My goodness.
I believe we call that a butcher shop.
Man, you got a better idea.
Yeah, cook it for dinner.
Well, if I can ever catch it, I mean, no, we're going to safely get it back to its owner.
Just got word from
Come on,
Alex.
buddy.
Apparently, Toast was asking him
I think I got more
questions the whole
sweet feed.
time. That's
Please
why he
do.
was yapping so much.
To the police department.
I don't think that's true, but maybe.
I heard one question,
I think we
but
have
it was
another
a
bucket of sweet feed at the
45-second
station
answer.
in the impound.
Me, what am I doing, bro? The cow's in the middle of the
Back,
road.
get back in your car, dude. You're
I'm
holding up
petting
traffic right
it.
now.
Don't pet the
We're trying to deal
cow.
with it.
Get back in the car.
Stop petting the cow.
Get back in the car.
Sir, sir, oh,
what the fuck?
See,
Are you
that's
calling
what
that a cow?
happened.
See,
That's
you
what
see,
happened. You don't pet
you
the cow.
earned that one.
It's not a pet.
I'm not even gonna count that against
Okay,
the cow.
Joe
You
Banks,
earned
I got the
that.
deer.
We told you
He's
to get back
got
in
the
car.
bear.
That's your fault.
You and this cow, who's
You earned
winning?
it. Get in the car. You're impeding traffic.
I would go talk to your doctor about that.
Oh my.
I got a lot of creative
Come on,
answers in my
Moo Cow.
head. I'm just
Here we
going to
go.
say me.
Moo cow, move it on.
Michael S. in pursuit
Move it.
of the biker.
Secondary air activation approved. We got another motorcycle.
Another biker.
There we go. We're gonna
I
get him down to the
don't know,
station.
though.
Get him
I'm
a
not a
nice
fan of
big
those
old
udders.
bowl of sweet
I
feed.
might,
Where are you
Yeah,
getting
I'm
all
gonna
this?
Listen.
Well over 130.
No, we are gaining on him, brother.
He's continuing 068. We're still trying to get close enough to call it fleeing.
This biker, not as fast as the other ones. Michael S. now
070.
gaining crazy ground on him. Let's see what happens here.
Turn. Alright, stopping. Alright, 213 traffic, 072, Route 13.
Get the fuck off the bike, dude.
Get off the bike. When I'm gonna be going.
213, do you have a
The classic LiDAR gun.
203, we got him stopped. We're about to take him into custody.
Don't clock me, bro.
213, is it the vehicle Steve was pursuing?
Negative, it's another bike.
That's your safe.
Just hook him.
Okay.
Alright, 2 and 3, we got on custody. Clear on the channel.
Great job from Michael there, detaining one of those bikes that's been going
Hey, one
around
clear in channel 2231.
time and time tonight.
Dispatch/traffic stop 070.
Dispatch 213, who else is out there with you?
072.
It's just us. Myself and 303. We're in a ride along.
That's your safe, 2231.
6 TGI 763.
Get a gun on him.
Oh, nice.
And one quick update, Brentvino Road,
Commission of a crime with a gun,
09, bike.
or whatever the hell that thing is called.
Felony with a firearm or whatever. I don't know, I'd have to look.
Yeah, I'd have to look it up.
Do you talk, sir? Do you speak English?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know why you're being arrested?
No, I was just cruising.
Yeah, no, you were not just cruising, dude.
Air 1410, Brent.
13, are you sufficient on scene?
Yeah, it's up for. We got one in custody.
Received 2232.
Did you get an ID off him?
6 Tango 3,
Yeah.
Could you see if anyone
well, no, I lied. He only has a
reported missing
firearm. He doesn't have a
Bovan
wallet.
in the area of
Does that have
Sandy
a wallet?
Shores?
Okay.
No.
Take that helmet off. I looked at the face of the RO.
Stand by, I'll look. Dispatch any unit in the area of 094.
Question for Sonic there. Studio, what's the most common excuse used when motorists are stopped for speeding? But as a civilian, what are some of the things that are frequently used for excuses?
You know, if I'm caught criminally speeding like this, I always like to go for the excuse of someone was shooting at me, and then you make some BS about where he was at. Because you gotta have a reason to be speeding like that, and it's gotta be pretty serious. So that's probably what I would have used there. But I mean, there's probably a bunch of other excuses you could use to get out of this.
Denver, what are some of the ones that you've heard before?
I've heard that my wife's in the hospital in labor. I've heard that my house is currently being broken into, and of course, when we went to their house with them, no one was there. I've heard a couple of different crazy things.
Joe, you were gonna say
The most common one I've heard is going with the flow of traffic. I'm sorry, sir. The spark car in front of you was not going 120 miles an hour, dipping and diving in between lanes. So that seems to be the most common one I've heard.
Dude doesn't have a license.
You don't have a license.
All right, let's take you back.
You are, respectfully, you are just absolutely fucked.
like you are going to jail for
215 Echo.
at a minimum reckless operations and criminal speeding.
215 Echo, good.
We're probably going to suspend your license.
Start away if no one's reported a cow missing. They'll be able to.
What license? Your bike's going to be. Oh yeah, you're right. Well, you're not going to be able to get a license then. But I guess that didn't stop you the first time.
It's gonna be a whiskey male, black shirt, blue jeans, white bike.
Yeah, your bike's
no
going to be
plate,
impounded.
420.
We're probably going to confiscate your firearm because you used it in the commission of a. I believe it's a felony, but we'll see.
Well, he's
All
writing
right,
that
I'll
report.
mention that.
Caleb with another bike pulled over here in Sandy Shores tonight, or in Paleto Bay tonight at 024.
That's
Take
kind
you
of
there
the
now.
reason why I kind of stopped there, and then yeah, I can understand that.
The bikes tonight.
I don't know.
Noticed that?
Everybody's out in bikes tonight, and a lot of them are not doing it very well.
No, I just pulled up and parked real quickly.
This gentleman is also not wearing a helmet either. Unless, maybe he took it off. Who knows?
Alright. It's better to not text and drive, so I understand. Yeah, it's definitely a lot harder to do on a bike, not that I would condone it.
Alright, you have a good day.
You too. Appreciate it.
No worries.
Free to go. Free to go. That's good. Good for him.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna proceed without the helmet, and that's a shame. You get hit off your bike, you smack your head on the concrete, all of a sudden your brain's a cube, and you have a problem.
However, I don't believe it's a requirement, is it?
It's not a reason to stop somebody. I believe that's a secondary. I don't think it's an infraction, but it is something to definitely keep in mind. It's like that one kid, who thought he was cool not wearing a helmet, and then he hit his head and
331.
Unable to.
Are they getting a little melody there?
Just got hit with the intermission screen. Taking a rider G as a cow in the parking lot.
That's what they called the impounding of the cow, right?
We have successfully impounded the cow. I am now supervising the cow in the impound lot.
There you go. Surprising the cow in the impound lot because he has nothing better to do. Let's take you to Michael S.
221,
With
let's
that
get more
bike
units into
stopped.
the National Park. I just heard another explosion.
Alright, units started for the National Park.
215 Echo, you can put me on it, and can we start a fire our way?
Is that for the plane crash?
Hey, I see that they're already on scene. You can disregard my request, but you can attach me.
Sounds good, stand by. Dispatch to F3, are you calling?
10-4-213, next rotation.
So
we'll take
glad
a
that
record.
Caleb could hit us with some
072
outro music for that
southbound
scene.
lanes of the
We're
GOH.
back here with Michael S.
Correction, route
Look
13.
at the amount of citations and tickets and violations this guy has. He's going to be going in for a long time there. Look at that citation there. Holy,
That's the death
absolutely insane.
In the lumberyard.
Hey, just that we know, we got him on, I don't know what the thing is, but I got him on failure to yield, unlicensed, and then reckless endangerment, risk of death, and then possession of firearm without license. 'Cause he ain't got no license of any kind.
Do you have reckless ops
just do
too?
331 in the area.
The reckless endangerment and reckless ops can't
Reckless
be combined, I think.
endangerment.
Yeah.
Which one is?
It's the
which
felony
one is
one.
harsher?
It's the
Okay.
felony. Yeah, I had him with the felony one.
I'd assume mark his license suspended regardless. You can still
I'll
fill that
look into
form out.
license suspension and revocation while we're
Because
transporting.
at least, yeah, because if he goes and tries to get a license, like obviously he shouldn't be able to fucking get one with what we just charged him with.
213 Paleto.
Just didn't acknowledge if we had a record coming or not.
Absolutely an incredible situation there. Coming back into the studio now to unpack these bikers tonight. Guys, what are our thoughts about what we've seen so far tonight? Joe Banks, I'll start with you. Let's unpack what we've seen tonight. Obviously, don't give away our specifics yet until the end, but what are your thoughts about tonight so far?
I mean, once again, it's another episode. Every time we come to these types of intermissions, if you will, where we try to recover things. It's hard. So much has happened, but a common theme here seems to be bikes, and unfortunately, we just haven't gotten a good look at a true biker that is in regard for the safety of the public. We also have obviously the cow here that I had the notes down as 1 cow impounded, and I had to add to it and say, seriously, it was impounded. So just another episode.
And Sonic, what about you? What do you have to unpack about tonight's action so far?
I mean, action is definitely a word for it. We've had just constant stream of people getting chased, tased, whacked. I mean, the cameraman even has been whacked more times than I can count, probably. But yeah, I mean, we're approaching the last 20 minutes right now. I feel like we're gonna get probably something major before we head out tonight.
For sure.
So, I'm
Denver,
just waiting to see.
what about you? How are you feeling tonight? What are your comments so far about tonight's episode?
This has been definitely a unique experience for sure. You know, seeing a drive-by taser go off. You know,
I agree.
just
Absolutely insane.
the amount of bikes that are out there now. It's just it's insane, man. It's a scary time to be out on the roads of Toledo Bay and anywhere else there. You know, but it's been interesting for sure.
Couldn't agree more. In the studio tonight, my name is Flea Live. You can follow me on twitch.tv/Flea_live in the middle there. That's my streaming colleague and right-hand top shooter, Joe Banks. Twitch.tv/Joe Banks. Top right, the civilian director here at WorldwideRP, Sonic. We got to fix your number there still, but Sonic7017, I believe. You can follow him on Twitch there as well. Tonight's special guest joining us from the studio as well, Mr. 330, Denver L. Thank you guys so much for viewing tonight. Let's get into some predictions. This is kind of the part of the show where we run our predictions. We'll read off some predictions as well from the individual, literally unwatchable. We'll read some predictions from the room here as well. You guys can give us your predictions. Joe, what are your predictions for the remainder tonight? My predictions, I think, like Sonic said, we're going to get something major. Something big's going to happen. What about you, Joe? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, based on the fact that we got a 21 Tahoe here screaming code to the Yellow Jack, I'm curious what's going on
I think
here.
we're going to head there right now, actually. He has his gun out. Let's go there now.
Yeah, I got 3 people in the back here.
Are they out back?
In the back, yep.
They're inside of the garage here.
Watch out, camera guy.
All of you, hands up. Step out.
Alex, I'm up behind you.
Alex's camera guy getting behind a brick wall, probably the smart idea.
Face the wall.
What a scene this one is.
Gray t-shirt and the shorts.
Some great angles there from Toast.
He fell.
Alright, Gray t-shirt, walk back. No sound of my voice.
I wanted to say his legs must be killing him.
Stop. Drop your knees.
Yep.
Drop your knees.
Stand up, bro.
And it looks like they're going to apprehend all 3 of them without issue.
Unknown as to what actually occurred here tonight.
Are you injured in any way? Are you hurt? Well, we're getting lots of calls that people have knives and guns.
Dude, wow.
Right now, until we figure it out, we'll get you. Is there anybody in this during the event?
Tried to see the suspect in here, but he kind of like finished.
Is there anyone in this
There's supposed to be someone in here, buddy.
Someone here told me that you guys have lice. Why wasn't I informed about that?
Appears to be that they're SA Lice Nation. That's a good one.
How do you know? I didn't tell anyone about that.
Yeah, very sorry about that, Denver. You might want to get checked out. We didn't think that it.
This
made
call
it to the
here,
outset.
persons with a weapon. Alex gonna give
so
us
we
a
cleared the
beautiful
yellow
debrief.
jack. We haven't located any male with a gun or a knife so far, but we'll keep you updated. I think local's gonna take primary on here, so we may clear out shortly.
I have one in my Durango.
Yeah, there's one in back of 1714's car too.
Okay.
What are we looking at here?
I don't know. I'm attempting to get in contact with the RP and see if we can figure something out, but it's going to take us a minute.
Hey, this guy's 15, just to let y'all know.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, he's drunk.
Oh, nice.
And he said he was drinking at the bar.
Okay, so let's go
As 15
have a
years old.
conversation with the bartender.
He's born in 12 December of 2010.
Is that you, Manarello?
So apparently the Yellow Jack do not ID.
What's going on, dude? I got my SA Live crew with me. Say hi.
I gotta get to the Yellow Jack.
Whoa.
Getting up close and personal, huh?
Hello, sir. What's your name? I heard that you got assaulted earlier.
Oh, he's been assaulted twice, actually.
Been assaulted
twice today.
He's been punched twice today.
You were the one who got gunned down, were you?
No, that was my other cameraman. May he rest in pieces.
Fuck
all right,
cameraman.
we're gonna get back onto this.
Is this guy?
Hey, what's
is
your
this
beef
guy
with my
juvenile?
cameraman, dude? Yo, cameraman, you might want to back
Did
up.
you
This
say in
guy's
pieces?
probably
Is
about to
this
hit you
guy
or something.
juvenile?
What
Is
does
this guy
everybody
juvenile?
got business with my cameraman for? Jesus Christ!
Nobody
cool
likes
out.
Alex's cameraman at all.
Sir. No, I'm speaking
Rest
of
in
a
pieces.
officer.
You hate to see it. Back into the studio now to
I just
continue.
want to say I like you, Toast. I think you're an awesome cameraman.
Words of reinforcement from
I
Alex.
appreciate you, sir.
Oh, there you go. He never fails to make people feel appreciated. That's for sure. That's one thing he does very well. Sonic, we never got to hear your predictions for the last, I guess now 10-ish minutes of the broadcast tonight. Sonic, what are you looking at? What are we thinking for the for tonight? The remainder.
I'm thinking because they never caught that guy on the bike, did they? That was live streaming.
Not the last one. No, yeah, not the last one on the bike. No.
I'm predicting Buddy's gonna show up again last minute. He's gonna show up and do something. He has to.
Potentially. And Denver will, last but not least, what are your predictions for the remainder of the show tonight?
You know, I gotta say, Michael there, Sonic there, kind of took my prediction. I think that the either guy's gonna show up again or he's gonna end up getting himself arrested, hopefully. So, one of those things.
Couldn't agree
I
more.
agree with him.
Once again, we now have the YouTube channel up, so please make sure you never miss a moment. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel, San Andreas Live or SA Live. It's all the same. And also, if you guys want to join in on the action, you can click the pinned link there and join the Worldwide RP roleplay community. Currently, we're accepting recruitment for civilian operations, fire department, as well as communications, so you guys can apply there, and you guys can transfer into a law enforcement department if you so wish to do so within about 15 days of your time here. You can also support us by donating to us at our PayPal at WWRP Official to support the broadcast, support all the assets and everything that make our community possible. We appreciate each and every one of you guys for tuning in so far tonight, and we hope that you guys have been entertained and enjoying. We'll go ahead and head back to Ryder G. He's at that scene at the Yellow Jack with the persons with the weapons. Let's go ahead and... Oh, I just dropped a drink. We'll go ahead and take you there now.
We'll go over here. So
516 to 12.
Yeah, what's up?
All right, so I guess Somebody
He's got-
called
he's got
saying
the
that they had a
15-year-old.
knife. Somebody said somebody had a gun,
Pictures of
and
age.
now we have a
Ungrab 'em,
15-year-old that
ungrab 'em,
is
no,
heavily
ungrab 'em,
intoxicated
let go of 'em,
drinking at the bar.
let go of 'em,
You wanna do me a
seat-
favor?
seat 'em.
We're still trying to get
Both
Grab 'em
everything
and unseat 'em, I think.
sorted.
Grab 'em and
We're still
unseat
trying to
'em.
figure
Search
out
both
who
of
had
them,
what
get
had
IDs on
what.
both of them, see if they're even old enough to be in
but-
this establishment.
Yeah, like Andrew just said, we're trying to figure out if everybody here is of age to even be here.
There we go.
Well, if
Thank
we
you,
take the
you're a
juvenile,
lifesaver. You're a
but-
we have to
lifesaver.
notify his parents and all that other kind of stuff.
Yeah,
for what
so
I'm-
what'll
from
probably
the-
happen when the juvenile is he's probably going to go to med and sober up, and then we'll let DCFS handle whatever's going on there. Because I don't really want to, we're a little constrained on taking him to jail, so he can go to the hospital and get checked out, and then go with DCS if he needs to.
Yeah,
These other two, if they're of age, we got to figure out what's going on here. I think Manarella's primary, so.
Yeah,
So the bartender
did we
told
find
me
a
that they were
knife or
playing
anything?
darts with a knife.
Oh,
I didn't see
oh.
a knife in there. Yeah.
Did anyone have a knife on them?
I don't think so. My guy didn't have anything on him. From what I'm
Mine
getting
didn't.
at is, as long as they're of age, we can just have them trespass from the establishment. We don't
Yeah.
really need to book them for anything. I'm gonna go talk to
Yeah.
the bartender one more time. And what the hell's going on? Yeah, I'm gonna talk to the bartender and see if we can figure out what he wants. to happen.
Let me talk to Manarella.
Apparently.
What?
Manarella,
Yeah.
what's your plan? What you thinking?
Greg, what's happening? What?
There's a fucking mountain lion running around.
Oh, fun.
Another animal situation here.
Okay.
The animals have been following the
All right,
SA
Andrew, I
Live
guess we got a
Nation
mountain
around
lion running
tonight,
around.
and there
Just
is a
watching
mountain lion now at this at this scene. Hopefully they're able to.
So we have the.
This is why we
15-year-old
have
in the charger
environmental
who's
police, I guess. But hopefully they're able
I
to
think
contain
he's gonna end
that.
up going
Take
to
you back there now.
to the hospital and then get a summons for under the influence.
There goes the mountain lion.
Or whatever that charge is. As far as the other two go, we just need to see if they're of age. If they're of age, I think we're going to talk to the bartender and see about just getting them trespassed, since we haven't found any
He's-
weapons on either of them.
This guy over here is 16.
Mountain lion behind you.
Okay.
I'll shoot him.
Right there.
Where?
I'm just watching it. It's going a different direction.
Hey,
It's
don't worry, I'll
circling.
watch.
Okay, the guy
It's
in
circling.
the guy in
This
my
mountain
car
lion
is
super
16.
determined.
Yeah, it's circling. I don't like this.
It's not doing anything.
Super suspicious.
Asking you, what do you think about it doing to
I
me?
don't like it.
The guy in the
Listen.
back of that
Hey,
car
careful.
was, he's 16. No, it's not gonna bite me. Yeah.
Is he intoxicated as well?
He doesn't seem it.
Okay.
So what the bartender told me is that there are knife marks like on the dartboard, but apparently he saw that the 15-year-old had the knife for whoever.
208 Echo 250.
So.
Hey, boss, check this guy box real quick.
We'll just
He's 09. Looks meh.
Interesting situation
Just get a
indeed.
transport
Denver,
file, I guess, and then,
when
just get out of here
wildlife
too.
is involved, what can you tell us about the precautions
so now
that
I
need to
guess
be
we have two
need to be
minors that were
taken?
in the bar.
So I've never really been one that was involved with wildlife myself, but
My goodness.
I mean, I guess you could just treat it like anything realistically, with just due regard and ensure that if it is a situation that needs to be contained, that we contain it with grace. Because you don't know, one, if this animal whether it's like a dog or, for instance, a cow or a deer, whatever it may be, we need to ensure that we keep the animal safe and the public safe. So we just, it's a very sensitive situation. You want to make sure everything's taken care of in a proper manner. I couldn't really give you too much examples because I wasn't ever involved with wildlife myself, but just from a perspective of like being on a scene, we just try to secure the scene, secure the area, and try to secure the animal and get it to where it needs to be,
Gentlemen, I don't do this very often. I am giving a direct order. The first person to pet that cat is getting fired.
Give you $500.
I do not give direct orders very often, but I am ordering none of you to pet the cat.
516, I got
What if the cat pets me?
Why not friend? It's in pursuit again. I don't know what you consider to be friend-shaped, but...
In case he charges us.
Oh, I got a gun.
I don't know if any of us would win against this.
Alright. Tranquilizer.
Somewhere.
Rip kitty.
Oh, motherfucker!
Almost had it.
This.
Alright, we're
I got it. I didn't bring more than one dart.
Cool, bro.
Ah!
I only brought one dart.
I generally don't miss.
What am I doing?
Oh, he's running around back now.
Are we gonna pursue the cat?
I'm hearing there's a pursuit somewhere. I don't know where that is.
Yeah, I don't know either, but I think Alex is racing towards it. We'll stay here until I can confirm that I have somebody on it.
I don't know where the cat
Don't
went.
think anybody's
I'm
on
not
it at
walking
this
out in the open
time.
like that. I have no idea.
Ah, that's a lot of sage.
All right, Alex is going to be responding to the pursuit. These guys are in pursuit of a mountain lion, so hate to see it. But anyways, let's go over to Alex, hustling over to try to get up to that pursuit suspect. Let's see if he can give us a little storybook of what's going on here.
You're on the air if you want to say anything.
Simplistically put, I'm gonna pull in.
Oh.
Let me pull off here really quick.
I don't know if he's going to be doing his send-off early. Hold on.
Okay, what's going on, studio? Was an interesting patrol. We had a lot of fun. We got into a shooting there at the start. We had quite a few pursuits. You saw a drive-by taser shot. That was quite interesting. Jeez, man. Jeez. It's been a while, so I personally enjoyed this one. I'll be back next week again. I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
There you go. Well, there's the sign off from Alex tonight. I thought he was in pursuit, but I don't think that he was pursuing the individual, which is all good. Let's take you to Michael. Michael's gonna be just doing a U-turn, so that is okay. We won't take you to Michael. But anyways, everybody, let's go ahead and come back here to the studio. Thank you guys so much for joining us on episode 4 of San Andreas Live. Tonight has been an action-packed episode, bringing you on the front lines of 6 different point of views. I've been your main host tonight, Flea Live. You can follow me at Flea_live. In the middle, my partner in crime, once again, Joe Banks. There's his Twitch on screen there, and in the top right, the civilian director here at the community, Sonic. Amazing stream. There's all of our socials there. Denver, the special guest, Mr. 330. Denver, do you have any final signing off? Anything final for sending us off tonight?
No, not really. I just appreciate you guys having me on, and it was good seeing everyone tonight.
Thank you so much for joining us. It was a great pleasure to have you join us on the show tonight. Sonic, we'll pass the microphone over to you. Sign off for the night.
That was awesome. Episode 4. I love the Blaine County stuff. That was a nice refresher with 3 episodes of City.
Yeah.
I think that next week we're gonna be doing something on camera. I'm just gonna say that. So look forward to next week. There's gonna be some more constant action, and we're excited to see you again.
Perfect. And Joe Banks with the statistical report for tonight's broadcast. Joe Banks, handing the microphone over to you. What happened tonight? What were the statistics of tonight's patrol? Go ahead.
Man, I mean, we had 7 patrols. In total, we had 4 shots fired incidents that were either audible from our perspective or that were called in. We had a total of 5 calls responded to, which is a little bit low for our episodes. However, a lot of it was done on view. We had about 7 traffic stops, give or take a couple. I know we missed some based on the views that we were watching. We also had 5 separate pursuit incidents that I could calculate. We may have had a couple more, but obviously some of those were terminated and some of them ended in some different things. So in total, I mean, we had multiple different shots fired incidents. One of them led to Alex being attacked by a civilian and the civilian's dog. We had a couple speeding bikers that were apprehended. We had a drive-by taser shot by Alex that is going to go down in the books of the show for sure. We had a cow impounded. Yes, that is correct. It was actually impounded and brought back to the Sandy Shores lot one way or another. There was an additional biker a part of that party where we had 2 that were apprehended, and that individual was also on social media active while running, and that individual is still outstanding. And lastly, at the Yellow Jack there, we had 3 individuals that allegedly had a firearm. Someone did, is what it was called in as. It led to a juvenile drinking inside the bar, and they were playing darts with a knife inside the bar, which is incredibly dangerous. And a part of their investigation, there was a mountain lion that actually appeared on scene, and they had to deal with that.
Absolutely insane night indeed. Lots of questions about the fire department. Season 2 will feature the municipal fire and EMS. There will be a whole trailer for that, as well as some communications stuff as well. So definitely stay tuned to our YouTube channel. That's where you'll be able to find the this episode as well. If you guys missed any important moments or would like to go back and watch any important moments, you can find that at our YouTube channel, the San Andreas Live official YouTube channel. The special guest will be announced in the WWRP fan server ahead of time. So if you guys are not in the fan server, you can join the posted link up there. There's the website and the discord.gg/WorldwideRP if you'd like to join the Discord and find out who our special guest will be for next week. I've been your host, Flea Live, tonight. It has been an absolute pleasure entertaining you guys wherever you guys are in the world. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. It has been a blast. Next week, we have some very special stuff for you, so make sure you tune in to the SA Live Nation. Thank you, each and every one of you guys, for tuning in tonight. We will see you later on SA Live.